Alright, what's good, YouTube? It's been a minute, it's tough. I haven't talked to a camera like this in a minute, so it may sound weird and shit, but I'm back, and I got a few points that I want to talk about. For one, what happened where I've been gone. I haven't been on my shit. As you can see, I slimmed down, I lost weight. I have not been going to the gym for like a few months, and I wanna explain to y'all the reason why. Truth be told, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly like I would tell anybody else why I stopped going to the gym. Stopped going to the gym because I got tired of manual labor. I got tired of just not getting anywhere. I have a video that I remember on my daughter's 8th month or 7th month birthday I had made, and I just felt as though, even though I'm not the one to talk about my feelings, I just felt as though I wasn't getting nowhere in life, right? I was working 2 jobs, I was homeless, I was still getting up, going to the gym every single day, and I had no type of money. Even though it was always invested into my health and everything like that, I still felt as though I wasn't getting nowhere for my daughter's sake. So I stopped going to the gym, and I decided to get comfortable again. So that's what I did. I picked up weed. Yes, the same exact thing that I preached to everybody about not doing. I picked up weed again, and that shit, it basically ruined my life, right? I wouldn't say it's completely like the decisions why I was smoking weed. It wasn't, those decisions was on my behalf because I chose to make those decisions as smoking weed. But at the same time, there's nobody's fault to where I'm at right now except mine, right? So to get that out the way, I stopped going to the gym. That's the reason why, right? I completely just was like, fuck it. I got tired. I'm not gonna lie, I got tired. I felt as though I wasn't getting nowhere. So I said, fuck it, I'm about to just smoke weed. I'm about to just relax and enjoy my life, right? Which was a bad decision, obviously, for so many reasons. Okay, cool. Now that we got that way, that was the main point that I wanted to explain to y'all, right? Okay, that was basically most of the first shit that I was talking about. I got that shit out the way. I'm not gonna make this long. I just want to get this point across. And I'm starting up this, the reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel back up, it's been like a month. I would say it's been like I would say it's been like a week, right? But it's been at least a month since I made the collective decision to get back into the gym. And I started going to the gym while smoking weed. So weed had nothing to do with me wanting to get back on my shit. But I was trying to convince myself that smoking weed was gonna be good, so I kept smoking weed and going to the gym, but it was cutting down my money and shit. And the reason why I stopped smoking weed is while going to the gym, and I decided everything was because I'm not ashamed of telling y'all this, but in order for me to get like money for my weed, I was selling my plasma, basically, right? You go to blood donation. You go to a blood donation center. They take your plasma and they give you back your blood for money, right? Now, somebody that I know, a female that I spoke to recently, she helped me realize something just by her saying it. And it's sad that I had to say it like that, but yeah, female had told me, she was like, so you give your life force up for some money, right? And it made me think like, yeah, the way she said it, she do have a point. So it made me think like, why am I even doing that? And I've been in my head, I was like, yo, I can't keep doing this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I it wasn't supposed to be like that. But I ended up, like I said, picking up weed again, and I didn't want to get a job, right? I didn't want to get a job. I wanted to continue to be a bum and stay on my ass all day and just try to make quick money instead of actually doing the hard work. So yeah, everything is my fault, and I completely accept it. but I am going to get back to where I was, if not better. And I'm not. Oh my God, I can't wait. But anyways, like I was saying, not to get off track. That's why. And it was making me tweak out. It was making me bug the fuck out. I ain't gonna lie. Like, just me on my day-to-day decision and not just living my life like smoking weed on top of donating like plasma. That shit was making me bug the fuck out. I have no idea if it was due to like health complications I'm dealing with right now, which I'm not a victim. I'm getting this shit together. I don't give a fuck. But like I was saying, it was just making me bug and tweak the fuck out and making me just make irrational decisions, which I just had to stop, right? And I do have to admit, today I did do it again, but it wasn't for no weed. It wasn't for no. And I told myself last time that I was gonna stop it, but I had to pay my gym membership, and I'm not ashamed to say that shit because sacrifices need to be made. But I'm making a collective decision to keep going forward and not go backwards, right? I'm making a collective decision. I don't go fuck what the world think. I don't care if everybody is against me and think I'm gonna relapse on whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep going because this is what I want to do, and I need to do this for myself. I need to become who I need to become, right? Okay, cool. Now that we got that out of the way, this was the last day. Hopefully, I start working soon. Hopefully by next week. Also by next week, everything is alhamdulillah, right? Everything is gonna go good next week. Next week is gonna be a great week. Yeah, that's another thing. Now that we got that out the way, I want to talk about me finding the strength to I would say yeah, I live a clean life right now. I don't drink, I don't smoke cigars no more. I don't smoke nothing, right? And that's all thanks to God, right? I chose to put my faith in to God, right? And the reason why I chose to go about the religion route, right, is because I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna get more into that because it's a lot that I've been learning. And I really do enjoy learning about the Islamic culture. So I'm gonna get that out the way. Like I'm gonna get into that some more later. But I really do enjoy it. It's very peaceful, and it does bring me faith within my life. So yeah, the reason why I went through all of that shit and I chose to pick up weed again is because I wasn't strong enough to keep going, so I picked up weed. And this time I want to make sure that I'm strong enough to keep going without any type of substances. So I made sure that I'm putting my strength into God, and I'm leaning on God more, so I can lean on God's shoulder when I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it, or I'm not strong enough, even though I know who I am and I know what I'm capable of. Obviously I'll sink the shit, so I'm not going to sit here and beat around the bush like I'm a victim. No, like I can do whatever I put my mind to, and y'all see this shit. So this is me saying I'm gonna lean on God more and believe in Him and giving me the strength that I need to keep going instead of going to substances. So just to make sure I don't go back to what the fuck I was doing, and I completely accept the fact that I am where I am today because of the decisions I made. Nobody made me do it. Nobody made me do nothing that I did while I was smoking weed. It just did happen. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going, and in God's great name. Yeah. So that was that. I just wanted to get that out the way, and y'all might see me like moving around a lot, but I'm very passionate about this. Why? Because I need to keep going. But the main reason why I chose religion is because I have some personal issues, right? I have some personal issues that wasn't getting resolved. It wasn't getting resolved, and like, of course there's logical explanations. Like I've been doing my research. Like I'm not ashamed of anything. It's just now that the world is watching, everybody can see the shit. I'm not ashamed of it. It doesn't bother me that I am who I am, because I still wake up with confidence every single day and still go ahead. Even if I don't feel like it, I still try to go to the gym and I still put that work in around a bunch of people and everybody. It doesn't bother me that I am who I am, right? And I, of course, was learning about solutions. I was learning about solutions to those problems, like logical, physical, but also like I had to get onto a spiritual plane as well. So I'm putting all my faith in Allah, in God. Now with that as well, but yeah, I'm not ashamed of saying this at all. Like, I got issues, all right. I got issues, but it's not everybody has issues. It's about how you wake up in the morning and you decide to deal with those damn issues, right? You know, some people like to drink, some people like to smoke, some people like to go out and be around a bunch of motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about them and their own problems. That's why they're around a bunch of motherfuckers that don't care about their problems, right? That makes sense? All right, I'm pretty sure that makes sense. All right, cool. So with that being said, where was I? Long story short, yeah, I'm working on myself, and this is a promise to myself. Like I said, I am going to get better with talking to the camera and everything. It's just I'm out in public, and I haven't done this in a minute. So, yeah, this is a promise to myself that I am going to wake up every single day, continue on my journey. And I think the reason why, this is where I was at. The reason why I really turned to God is because it was a specific night. And I'm not even lying. Like, demons are real. Like, I don't give a fuck. I've always been a spiritual person, right? Before I turned to religion. So I always had some type of like, and I would say people who have spiritual gifts, they just, it's whether they have that high enough frequency or not, you know, can be able to control it or not or whatever. But yeah, that's what I believe. But I'm more of a physical type of person. I'm a man at the end of the day. I'm not a female. Not trying to say it like that with the toxic masculinity shit. But that's a real shit. Females are more spiritual than men. That's why we live in a physical plane. We gotta work out our body. This, that, and we, you know what I'm saying? And females are more feminine. They're more kind and they're more cute. You know what I'm saying? They cute as shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I was saying, the reason why I turned to religion, right? Reason why I turned to religion is because, like, it was a specific night. I had just came back from doing the blood donation shit, and like I said, that shit was tweaking me the fuck out. Like, just doing that shit, the way that I cope with it was with smoking weed. So I was telling myself that, yeah, I'ma just go do. I just didn't want to do shit. I was being a lazy bastard. So I came home. I came to the crib one night. And it was the most recent time that I did it. It was like last week or something like that. I just got done doing it, and I in the middle of my sleep, it was like demons just, you know what I'm saying? You ever heard of sleep paralysis? I'm not ashamed of it, right? But they can't make your body move. They can only open your eyes and let you see shit, right? So, like, the little I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but just know, like, demons are real. They are real. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, and it's how you deal with those demons on a day-to-day basis, what you do, and how you intend on and yeah. So that scared the shit out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm a fearless ass person. I'm not gonna lie, because like I said, I do have confidence within myself, right? It doesn't even matter when I was smoking. I was confident within myself and whatever I was doing. But I ain't gonna lie, that scared the shit out of me, right? And I had to really sit down and think, like, do I want this to get any further? Like, do I want this to go on and get worse? And I said no. And it was like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. It was like, I swear to God, like, check the time and everything. It was like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, right? That shit, I ain't gonna lie. So I'm putting my faith in God and working with God. And I'm not gonna lie, since I have been going to the gym every day, and I have been praying 4 to 5 times a day, sometimes 2-3 max, right? Just because I might have to do something. But since I have been doing it, I will say daily, day-to-day basis, things have been getting better. Like I was in a bad mental state. Like before I made the collective decision to keep going, like to even get on my shit again or go to the, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in a real bad spot. I'm not ashamed of saying it because I'm doing what I'm doing now, right? But just working out, just day by day, I'm taking it day by day. I'm not ashamed to say it. Day by day, I'm slowly getting back to, like, I feel as though normal, but it's nothing considered normal, right? Everybody got their own perspectives on life and perspectives on what should and shouldn't be, right? You know what I'm saying? You got religion, you got politics, you got regular people, you got, different perspectives. Like I said, it's nothing, but what I consider normal for myself, I can see myself slowly gaining control of my mind again. Like I literally can feel it. I see it on the day to day, and I'm proud of myself because I took the initial step. It doesn't matter how much shit the world throws at me. It doesn't matter what people. It doesn't concern what I have going on up here because I literally can feel it. I can see myself. Shit that would have made me bug out and I would have react differently. Even though I still have a temper, yes, I'm angry. I'm angry at the world, and I'm not even angry at the world. I'm mad at myself because I let myself go down a whole path that it just fucked me up. Like I was like, look at me. I'm skinny. I lost all my muscle. I mean, not really, but you know what I'm saying? I got off my shit. And I'm mad at myself for even getting tired and lazy, but I'm starting this journey again with Allah in my heart in hopes that that He can give me strength even when I'm at my lowest. If I ever go back, or if I ever get tired of somewhat, I hope that He gives me the strength to keep going and not lean on substances. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. I don't like the person that I am while I'm smoking weed. I don't even drink, but sometimes I do drink, and I don't like that shit. I damn sure don't like that shit. Hell no, right? So it's like I'm going forward with this journey, and I just wanted to give an explanation to y'all, even though, you know what I'm saying, I just didn't want to pop up out of nowhere. And this shit right here, you know what I'm saying, just like, oh, where he been at? Where his muscle at? It's just like, I'm doing this shit for myself. Honestly, before, when I started that journey of going to gym, being strong, I was trying to encourage other young males who was going through some shit that was being, like, didn't see strength within themselves. I was trying to be that strength and just guide them. But now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing this shit for myself in hopes that they will see that they have strength in themselves. I'm not doing it for them. I'm not doing it for nobody else. I'm doing it for me. So, yeah, I don't want to make this a long-ass video. I'm just gonna straight up post this shit. I'm not editing it. I'm not doing nothing. And like I said, every single day this journey is gonna be, it's gonna be fun. It's going to be fun, but I'm going to take my time. I'm slowly going to gradually get back to where I was, and I'm proud of myself for even making that decision, because I ain't gonna lie, I didn't like the person that I was. I got tired of it. So yeah, and also message to the world, I wouldn't believe me neither, but no, it is what it is. Like I say, I got God with me now. Yeah, and I fear Him only. I'm not gonna lie. I am completely scared of God. Anything that is haram, I'm not doing it. Got me fucked. I just cursed in the same, but y'all understand, anything that's haram, I'm not doing it. I'm not. And so if y'all wanna know what's haram, look up the 5 pillars. Look up the 5 pillars. And y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Anything that's in that list, I'm not doing it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Why? Because like I said, I fear God. And like I said, demons are real, and that's what I mean by I fear God. So yeah, that's basically where I'm getting at. Not gonna make this too long. Look, 20 minutes already. Look, yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow.